Hi everyone, happy almost end of the semester. I'm wrapping up my first semester with my specialized field placement at the Connection Center for Behavioral Health, which is an adult-only outpatient center. In review of engagement in my placement so far, have I been able to achieve the goals that I set for myself? Partially. I'm just about on track with where I wanted to be in terms of caseload, but primarily, or I guess the area I haven't quite achieved that goal is I've mostly been doing group work, and originally I should have, when I talked with my supervisor, I should have had more individual clients at this time, but because of short staffing, I've had to cover a lot of groups, and truthfully, I was kind of shoved into group coverage just like a little bit too soon and a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's been a really good thing. It's forced me to really learn discharge summaries and individualized action plans a lot sooner than I thought, which was great because I was intimidated by both of those things, and now I know them really well. But because group coverage was so needed, I ended up doing that much more, and it meant that evaluations and individual clients have taken a backseat. So I'm not quite where I wanted to be in terms of individual clients and number of evaluations, but my overall caseload is where I thought it would be. I've addressed in supervision my desire to be more involved in evaluations, and that is happening probably in the next week, actually. Also, my schedule has not been what I originally planned to have it because of scheduling needs and staff needs. I have articulated that as well. And one goal initially that was a huge struggle was that self-advocacy. It was really hard. I had to go outside of my comfort zone in the beginning and express my concern over the schedule. And so a plan was made, and then a timeline was created and really aimed for, and I felt like I was heard. And now here we are, it's the end of November, and I am going to my original schedule, which I'm really happy about. How I've made progress on my learning plan. One goal was I will demonstrate understanding and support in ensuring that each of my clients have equitable access to resources that allow their basic needs to be met. So we do that as much as possible. We help with transportation, contacting a Medicaid covered medical cab. We've had a needle exchange, we had a needle exchange at our office. We had somebody coming and they were doing that, and then we had more resources for needle exchange out in the community. We have smoking cessation resources, psychoeducation around fentanyl, laced marijuana. We had a coat drive, and then we accommodate soup kitchen times. So we have an IOP group that ends at 12:45, and I allow it, and other clinicians allow it to get out at 12:30 so that clients can get to the soup kitchen, because we know for a lot of them, it's the only meal of the day that they'll get. And we really want them to know that we value those basic needs. They need to eat, they need to have coats, they're going to use, we want them to have a needle that's clean. And so it's those basic needs. I think that it creates buy-in for clients. I think that they really appreciate that. Goal number 2 is I will demonstrate a desire to know and understand the client from their point of view and experiences. A lot of the activities that I've done have been around family roles, family tree, upbringing, genograms. It, again, supports buy-in, but if I hear even something around a past relationship and it's an opportunity for me to talk about strengthening a support system, then I can say, hey, listen, that sounds like it was a really great support. Can we talk about that a bit more? What's the opportunity for strengthening that relationship? Clients like talking about their upbringing and traditions, I've noticed as well. And it helps. It's a great way to create buy-in for clients who are hesitant to admit that they need treatment in the first place. My goals for next semester: more time with clients from start to finish. That golden thread is really important to me. I really want to be able to work with a client from eval to discharge, and the timeline of our program, it would allow for that for a lot of clients. So I could evaluate them, complete their assessments, assign them to my caseload, work with them, discharge them, and then really work with that warm handoff, whether it's another community referral or another program altogether. And then I would like a better understanding of diagnostic criteria. I just haven't had enough experience with that, and I think it's because I haven't been able to complete the evaluations that I want to do. I've shadowed quite a few, but I haven't done very many on my own at all. So I'm really looking forward to that part of it. I hope everybody has a nice holiday.